Thank you, my friends. The best thing about kindness is that it can be sparked with one thought, one single thought. And the one thought is, I wish for you to be happy. I wish for you to be happy. Shall we try an experiment for 10 seconds? Okay, it's very easy. For 10 seconds, I'd like you to secretly identify two human beings in this room and just wish for the two of them to be happy. That's all. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. Right? You don't have to go like, right? No, don't do that. Just secretly think, I wish for that person to be happy. I wish for that person to be happy. Shall we do that for 10 seconds? Okay, 10 seconds beginning now. Okay, thank you. How was that exercise? Pretty good. Do you notice something? Do you notice that when you were wishing for somebody to be happy, you were smiling? You notice that to be on the giving end of a kind thought, a giving end of the kind thought is an intrinsically rewarding experience. Right? Nothing changes. All you do is wish quietly for somebody else to be happy, and you become happier already. My friends, if what I just said is true, then you may have just found a secret of happiness. Nothing changes. All you do is wish for people to be happy, and you become happy. So that's the secret of happiness. Or that's at least one secret, right? Try this out. So how far can you push this? I was giving a talk on a Monday night. That was like a couple of months ago. And then, I was giving a talk to a bunch of adults. I know adults are boring. I apologize for that. But I was speaking to adults. I'll say, okay, today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday is a work day. Try this. Tomorrow, every hour, spend 10 seconds randomly identifying two people who walk past your office and wish for them to be happy. That's it. Go back to work. 10 seconds per hour. See what happens. So that was Monday. On Wednesday, I received an email from a total stranger. And this person said, I hate my job. I hate coming to work every single day. However, I went to your talk on Monday. I did the homework on Tuesday. And Tuesday was my happiest day in 7 years. Happiest day in 7 years. And all it took was 80 seconds of wishing for others to be happy. So friends, this is my homework for you. Yeah, you didn't think you're getting homework, right? You think you're here to see the Dalai Lama. It's a homework-free day. Yes, it is a homework-free day. The homework is free. And I'm giving it to you right now. The homework is at least once a day. If you want to do more, it's better. Once a day, secretly identify one human being and just think, I wish for this person to be happy. That's all. Right. You don't have to like put your finger on your temper. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You don't have to say out loud. You just have to think. Okay, shall we do that? Okay, that's a homework. Try to do it at least for 30 days, and if possible, for the rest of your life. I guarantee you'll change your life, all your money back. I hope you didn't pay for this. So besides, if you do your homework, at least one thought a day of kindness, besides being happier, something else even more important happens, which is this, which is that you begin to form a mental habit. Right? If you do a lot of wishing for others to be happy, what happens? Eventually, it becomes a habit. And eventually, any human being you look at, the first thought is, I wish for this guy to be happy. As the first thought. Why? Because it is a habit. For no other reason than because it's my habit. And once you have that habit, what happens? Habit becomes personality. Personality becomes character. Character becomes you. And just by doing this, just by creating a habit, you become a kind person. kindness becomes you. So just by doing this homework, eventually you turn into a kind person. It's that powerful. Okay, try that. Besides that, besides becoming a kind person, something else happens. And this will be relevant as you get older and as you enter the workspace, which is that you will find that being kind is very good for success. It's good for your career. I'll give you some examples. You walk into a room, a meeting room, you look at all the people in the meeting room, and your first thought is, I wish for all these people to be happy. What happens? It shows up in your body language. And then eventually, everybody likes you. Right? Not just because you're so good looking. Right? Not just because you're good looking, but they like you because you are projecting kindness. And it's received unconsciously, and unconsciously they like you. And over the long term, if they like you, they want to help you succeed unconsciously. Simple example. If two people are selling you the same product for the same price, one of them is kind and nice and happy all the time. The other guy is kind of a jerk. Like, who do you buy from? Obviously, you buy from the first guy because you want to help him succeed. You want to deal with people who are kind. So therefore, kindness already, for those of you who study economics, it has a premium. There is such thing as a kindness premium. It makes you more successful. And if you are a leader, that effect multiplies. Kindness makes leaders more successful. And by the way, this has been studied. There was one study, for example, and this was a bit of a surprise to me when I first read it, which showed that for that particular population of managers that were being studied, there was only one thing that differentiated the top performing managers from the bottom performing managers. And the one thing was affection. The top performing managers, they love people and they want to be loved. Why? Turns out there's a very simple reason. All other things equal. If you are a leader, all other things equal, the more your people love you, the better they can work together, the better they can work with you, the more they love their jobs, and therefore, the better their performance, and therefore, the more you are successful. Right? So by being kind, you become successful. And then you might ask, okay, is there a boundary case? Is there some place where it doesn't apply? So for me, the extreme example is the military. And so that question has been studied. The question was, what makes the most effective military commanders? And in this case, the study was done in the Navy. And the study showed that in the US Navy, the most effective commanders are nice people. And the title of the study was, Nice Guys Finish First. By the way, sorry, it was back in 1988, they were all guys back then. There's one other thing, which I think probably applies to most of you more than everything else I just said, which is that kindness makes you attractive. And I have proof, right? There was a study done, and the study was this. The question asked was, what do you most look for in a marriage partner? And this study was done across 3 very different cultures: the US, Russia, and Japan. And it turns out that in these 3 very different cultures, and in each case, for both men and women, in every case, the number one factor is the same. In all 3 cultures, in both men and women, the number one thing that people look for in a marriage partner is kindness and understanding. So if you're kind, if you're looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, now you know how to get one. Practice kindness. And how do you practice kindness? Remember your homework? Yes? Okay. Try to do more than one person a day. See if that helps. So let me close with a story. The story is about a man called Ananda, and he was a monk in ancient India. So Ananda was known, he's reputed to be very kind to everybody. So he's known for his kindness. So the story was that one day he met a woman. And this woman, she was of the lowest caste. She was an untouchable. And Ananda was high caste. And Ananda treated her with kindness. And this woman was very shocked. Right? So from Ananda's point of view, it's just another social encounter. He treated the other person with kindness. That's it, just another day. From the woman's point of view, she has never been treated with kindness. This was the first time this ever happened to her. And therefore, her whole world was shaken. And she was so moved that she thought she fell in love with Ananda. And she decided there and then that she wanted to spend the rest of her life serving Ananda. But there's only one problem, which is Ananda is a monk. Right? So he can't have a woman like serving him all day, every day for life, right? So that's a problem. So what to do? Turns out this woman is very resourceful. She figured it out. She found out who Ananda was, and she found out who his master was. So she went directly to the Ananda's master and told the master, Master, please ask Ananda. No, don't ask him. Please make him accept me as his student, as his servant for life. And the master was like, why would you want to do that? So the lady told the story. And when the master heard the story, the master said, no, my friend, you are not in love with Ananda. What you are in love with is Ananda's kindness. And that same kindness you also have in your heart. That same kindness you can also cultivate and grow. Therefore, my friend, he says, if you want to honor Ananda, this is what you should do. You should grow that kindness in your heart and be a model of kindness for everybody around you for the rest of your life. That's how you honor Ananda. So my friends, I hope that you will all cultivate kindness. I hope that you will all be a model of kindness for everybody around you for the rest of your lives. And in doing so, I hope you'll be happy, successful, and very attractive. Thank you. Thank you.